What's up, everybody? Long time no see. We're back to doing some videos, and we're starting them out this year with the videos that are most requested. So today's video is on the Predator or Oplux, basically a rope bridge and how to attach it to your saddle. We are going to try to do some kind of like one take, basically, where we don't have to edit these videos, so we can get them out faster to you guys and get more of them out, so we can cover a lot more of the kind of most requested videos. So today's video, again, is how to attach a rope bridge to your saddle. There are only three things you're going to need: the saddle, the bridge, and it doesn't have to be our saddle, whatever saddle you're putting this bridge on, and then some form of a fid or a marker, something that is roughly the same diameter as the bridge you're putting on. I believe we only sell rope bridges in 8mm, so this happens to be right near 8mm. So it's like a standard Sharpie or standard, I guess this is Milwaukee, but a standard Sharpie. I'm going to use this because I've always used this and this is what I'm familiar with. But again, you can do the same thing with anything, a bolt even, something that is roughly the same diameter as the Predator rope itself. So this is how the bridge will arrive. It will come in a bag. It says, hang free bridges, but it'll be bungeed up. This is going to be for the fully adjustable and the adjustable. This version is the fully adjustable, and I can explain to you as I'm tying this how you would do the adjustable. So you have a loop. This one's 20. The adjustable would come with the 16, which is just slightly smaller. And then you're going to have the main body of the bridge. This is the fully adjustable, which comes with a 10-inch eye. The adjustable would come with a 5-inch. On the other end, you're going to have a stopper knot. You can undo this right now, so that you can pass it through later on. It'll make sense here in a second. In your saddle. So the way I like to do it is lay it down flat and kind of from the inside. So the inside's facing up. And I start on the left side because I'm right-handed. I want my adjusting to be on the right side. So I'll tie the actual main body of the bridge onto the left side because, again, that'll leave the prusik on the right. So to start out, you'll take your fixed eye on the main body. This is a sewn version. You can get the spliced version, and nothing will change if it's sewn or spliced. And you're going to go to your left side of your saddle. Again, if you want your adjustment on the left side, then you'll go to the right side. But you'll want to start from the outside of the loop to the inside, and you're going to make your wraps by girth hitching. So once you go underneath from the outside to the inside, you'll put the rest of the body through. You can kind of pull that tight and snug it up. If you were doing a adjustable bridge, that's all you would do is just one girth hitch. The fully adjustable allows you to adjust pressure on your saddle on the loops itself. So that, again, for an adjustable, you would stop here. For a fully adjustable, you're going to make 2 more wraps. There's one, and basically what you're doing is girth hitching, but you're making a prusik, a 3-wrap prusik. There's one, which would actually be 2. And here's my third. You might have to bend this heat shrink a little bit. You're not going to mess it up. Nothing's going to happen to it. It might turn a little white because it is glue heat shrink, but aside from that, nothing will happen to it. I kind of just pull and get that through. Once I get it through, or wrap it around for the 3rd time, I can kind of dress it, meaning make it look nice, get it to where I kind of want it on my saddle's loops. And it will be tight or have very little excess to begin with. Once you sit in it one time, all that excess is going to go away, and it'll kind of snug up and set right. But at first, it might be a little tight. So now you're going to have a 3-3 prusik. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that gives you, we say 3 wraps, but I guess it gives you technically a total of 6. So again, if you were doing, this is for the fully adjustable. If you're doing just the adjustable, you would have stopped after 1 wrap. So now that is on your left side, you can kind of put this off to the side for a second, and you're going to grab your fid, your marker, whatever it is that you're using that is roughly the same diameter as the Predator. So this is actually slightly smaller. So like I said, you can go smaller, you can go a little bit bigger, but you want it roughly the same diameter. From there, now this is for the adjustable or fully adjustable, you'll take your prusik loop, and you're going to tie on a prusik, basically the same thing you just did, but onto your marker or your fid, or whatever thing you're using to basically kind of hold your prusik. So I made 1 wrap, I'm going for 2, and again I'm going for 3. Now, unlike that first one, if you're doing a adjustable and not a fully adjustable, you're still doing the same thing. You're still making your 3 wraps because this is a friction hitch. It won't change. basically you want to make sure you do 3 wraps, not just one for the adjustable. So now from here, I'm going to dress it, make it look like an actual Prusik, just kind of rolling those wraps the right way. But what I want is for this heat shrink to butt up to here. So what I'll do is I'll take from this side, and it's going to be hard because I'm doing it backward, but for you guys to see, I'm taking from this side and I'm kind of rolling slack back into the right side. So that's what we call dressing. It's not ranch, it is TRC Prusik. So once you get that roughly where there's very little excess, where from the heat shrink to the actual Prusik itself, you have all your excess down here. That's what we're going to add to the right side. So from here, basically, you I'm going to give it a little bit more of a dress and get that heat shrink basically as close as possible. The more excess you have here, the easier it'll be to add. Now I'm going to the right side of the saddle. Again, on the left is my main body of the bridge. I'll put that off to the left. You don't need to do anything with that. I'm going to go to the right side of the saddle. If you wanted the adjusting portion on the left, then you would have done this in reverse. But from there, all you're going to do is take your Prusik and your FID from the outside to the inside once again. You're going to pass the whole thing through itself, making those same wraps. You're just moving the marker or the FID or whatever it is that's holding this Prusik through as well. So that's one wrap. The shorter the FID you go, the easier it is. Honestly, I probably should have used that marker, but I didn't, and I'm passing the whole FID through. So for an adjustable, you'd only make one wrap. I'm on my second already. I forgot to say that. But for an adjustable, you would stop after making one wrap. For a fully adjustable, you make 3 wraps similar to the other side. And this will be my 3rd wrap, or the last wrap. Again, you might have to bend that heat shrink a little bit, kind of just get it through there to begin with. And then you can kind of make it look pretty, dress it to how you like. So that's not very pretty, as you can kind of see. So what I'll do, push that together, kind of roll up top, so I know I want that saddle loop to be a certain way, and then kind of pull out the excess from there. Good. So now you have basically a 3 wrap Prusik, a 3 wrap Prusik on the right side, and your left side is empty. I'm sure a lot of you have picked up kind of what I'm going to be doing here, but I'm going to be basically pushing this through and pulling the FID out at the same time. If your FID is slightly smaller diameter, it might not pass straight through like you want it to, but what you can do, and again, this is going to be from the inside to the outside. I'm not going from the outside to the inside. So what you kind of want to do is, as you slide through, I actually like to just kind of get that going at first, and I can kind of pull these wraps onto the bridge itself, where I'm just kind of, even though the FID's not in there, as you can see, I don't really need it to be. I can kind of just pass it through. I almost like to go one at a time. And there you go. So that doesn't look right, but as long as you kind of pull that tight first, it'll form the wraps. I'm going to feed that back through to make sure it holds. Another way is, if it is really tight for you, what you can do is kind of take the FID out of one wrap and then you wind it around. You just have to follow those Prusik wraps. So there's one, take out the FID from another, follow it around again, and for the last one, take that out and pass it through once more. That's basically going to be how you add it to your saddle. Then you want to dress it, make sure that it holds, make sure that this is nice and neat, none of the wraps themselves are crossing over each other. And what I mean by that is, if I took a little more slack here, I could kind of get them twisted. You don't want it to look like that. Just move that wrap over, pull it tight, get all your slack out. Give yourself some excess, because you're going to need to retie your stopper knot, which once you kind of cross over for the second time, pass it back through. There's a ton of videos online how to tie your stopper knot. Make sure you do this. This is going to be the only thing stopping you if this bridge would ever slip or anything like that, which we've never had happen. Again, it's better to be safe than sorry, but tie that stopper knot, and you basically then added your bridge. That would be the fully adjustable. Again, the adjustable is just one girth hitch. and 1 wrap here. You still obviously have to make your 3 wraps here, but that'll work like a normal Prusik. You pull it up, down, shorten it. If I were to just pull on it, it holds. Give it some length there, and it adjusts out. That's how to add a rope bridge to your saddle. That'll be for 8mm Predator, Oplux, or any other rope bridge you see from us in the future or now. Again, guys, I'm Van with Hang Free. If there is any video you guys want to see, drop it down in the comment box below. But thanks for watching. Hope this helps you guys out. And if there is any more questions, drop them in the comments. Send us an email. We'll get back to you. But that's how you add that bridge. Thanks for watching.